Alrighty, guys, based on what I'm seeing, I think these stocks are ready to explode. I want to break down charts that I'm looking at, different time frames, what I'm looking to do with these stocks, where I'm looking to buy, whether or not I already own these stocks. We're going to break down a lot in this video, but before we do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you guys find value and get yourself some free money from Moomoo. You get up to 5 free stocks, each up to $3,500. All you guys got to do is use my link down below, deposit at least $100, and boom, you get that free money and you get a chance at 1 free share of Twitter. Again, just use that link and let's get right into the video. So as you guys should know at this point, the markets have been very choppy as of late. The markets have been going down overall these past couple of months, and we've seen a lot of choppiness within this downtrend, right? And it's been very difficult to find stocks, not necessarily for the long term, because obviously when stocks go down, you can buy stocks at cheaper valuations. So that hasn't been much of a problem, right? Because a lot of valuations have come down a lot. But what has been a problem has been finding really nice setups. I mean, depending on, how you trade, sure. I mean, there's different ways of trading, but, in terms of a nice uptrending chart, it's been difficult unless you're looking at energy or some other, healthcare stocks that have been doing very well. A lot of those are uptrending. A lot of oil stocks are uptrending, right? You guys know that. Other than those, it's been very difficult to find stocks that have been moving up, right? And now we're starting to get there. Number one that I want to talk about is Monster, MNST. Let me pop this one up, guys. And they're expected to report earnings, I think, tomorrow. So, I guess tomorrow when I'm filming this video, but when you're watching this video, it's going to be today because I'm actually filming this at about 10:30 p.m. on the East Coast. I'm looking at kind of what the futures are doing, and I figured, hey, let me just make a quick video. Why not, right? And by the way, the futures right now are slightly down. The S&P's down 0.2%. Same with the Dow and the NASDAQ. Pretty much all of them, and the Russell for that matter. All of them are down about 0.2% after going completely ballistic earlier today. You guys saw what happened after the Fed meeting, right? We're not going to get into that in this video because you guys already know what I'm talking about. So Monster reports earnings. When you're watching this video, it's probably pre-market, so make sure, actually no, they're aftermarket, set for after the bell. So when you're watching this video, after the bell, guys, is when they report, and they're expected to do 61 cents in EPS, and the average revenue estimate, and I was like, wow, that's pretty good growth expected here. The average revenue estimate is $1.43 billion, which is expected to be up, or rather that would be up if that's actually what they report. That'd be up close to 17% year over year. So I got to look deeper into Monster, guys, because that growth, I didn't realize Monster's still growing at a 15% clip. I want to see if that is a one-off quarter, if they grow like that all the time. Let me look this up very quickly, guys. I'm on quickfs.net. Give me a second and I'll tell you all. So based on what I'm seeing right here, guys, and I know you can't see it, but take my word for it. Based on what I'm seeing, Monster grows their revenue by 10% year over year on average. Some years are 9%, some are 11, 12, 13%. So between 10 and 12%, and the two biggest years of growth they've had, at least in the past 10 years, were in 2012, they grew 21%. And just recently in 2021, they grew 20%, 20.5%. So if they come in at 16, 17% growth year over year, that is very, very good in my personal opinion. So keep your eyes on MNST in terms of their overall earnings, and keep an eye on the guidance and the growth rates, right? And on top of that, look at this chart. Does this chart not look pretty good to you guys? We have an inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We have a golden cross, the 50 SMA crossing above the 180 SMA. And the day prior, right, yesterday, this stock went up 3.25%, right? And it broke back up above the 50 moving average. So honestly, guys, in the very short term here, I'm going to be watching $88 a share. That's where I'm going to set my alert right now. Mark is at or above $88 a share. If I zoom in a little bit on this 5-day, or rather this 10-day chart, maybe actually the 20-day chart might be a better time frame. Come on now, let's get to that 20-day. There we go. You guys can see 88 is where we failed in the end of April on the 28th. and on the 21st of April, we failed at 88. So we got to break out of 88, hence why I put my alert at $88. And if that point ends up breaking, guys, this right shoulder could complete faster than you think, especially if earnings come out, growth rates are solid, guidance is good. Monster could do very well. So set your alerts, watch out for it. This is one that I'm watching all day today, right? Another one that I'm looking at is Nordstrom, JWN. Let's pull it up. Check it out, guys. Nordstrom went up 3.6% yesterday, right? And it ended up closing above the 50 moving average on this 4-hour chart. And look, for about, almost a week, over a week, this consolidated right around $26, right above that 180 SMA. Look at that, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, geez, over a week and a half, guys, pushing 2 weeks, right? This consolidated at about 25, 26. Now it's starting to break out as, the Fed meeting concluded, Jerome Powell, yada, yada, yada. That's what caused the markets to rip, and JWN as well. So this is looking pretty good in my opinion, especially if it can start taking out $27.75 to $28, which were the highs from yesterday. So I'm going to set my alert on JWN here. I'll put it at $28 a share. Mark is at or above. If that point breaks, I'm telling you guys, watch out for this uptrending channel to continue. And this could go 29, 30, 31 a share. No freaking problem. So JWN, I put my alert at $28. Let's see what it does from there. And the last one is Facebook, which, full disclosure, guys, this is the only one that I own out of the bunch. Facebook's one that I'm getting excited about. I've been excited about it for a couple of months. It's been months at this point. But now that it's starting to get, that feeling when you just started buying a stock after it's gotten destroyed and now it's starting to make a rally, right? And I'm not oblivious to the fact that we could easily start selling off again. I've been around the markets, guys, so I know that this rally that Facebook's seen from 170 to now 225, it could easily reverse. But now that I'm seeing it up 30% in a couple of days, it's like, finally, Facebook's finally starting to make a move. Because, again, it's just been slaughtered, and you always get that. You always get that feeling like, oh, is this the time that it's breaking out? That's kind of the way I'm feeling. But again, I'm not oblivious to the fact that it could easily dump back under 200. But as of now, Facebook reported very strong numbers, good numbers, guys. And the stock, again, is up 30% from that 169 low. Now we're at in the mid 220s. So if Facebook starts cracking above, what I'm trying to get at here is if Facebook continues this momentum, right, especially if we get this rally throughout May that we could easily get, in my opinion, now that the cat's out of the bag and we got more certainty from the Fed, if this move continues, Facebook breaks 230, 235, which was that high point from the beginning of April, this could end up ripping very aggressively. Look, what's the next main level of resistance for Facebook? You got to ask yourself, guys, this stock fell like a brick from 325 to 245. That's a 25% gap right there. That is a big window. And now, again, if we break 240, that's really the next main resistance, 295, 300, which is where we were back in the beginning of this year in January. So this could run quick. I'm not saying it's going to go all the way up to 300 again in a week or two. That's clearly unrealistic. But I'm saying if 240 breaks, we get the rally in May, tech starts going, doing well again in the short term, this could easily start breaking mid 200s, high 200s in my opinion. And again, let me make this clear. I'm not oblivious to the fact that, and you guys shouldn't be either, that these markets could turn just like that. In the snap of a finger, they can go right back down. And we could, these gains that we saw, they could easily be erased. So keep that in mind. And that's it. I guess that's it. We're about 10 minutes in. I'll edit this video down a little bit, and I'll get it up for you guys. And that's it. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment, join my Patreon if you want all my buy, sells, call outs, morning update videos exclusively for the Patreon members. That's linked down below, or go to StockSurfest.com/Patreon. And you guys got to get your free money from Moo. I'm telling you guys, it is free money. The best promo right now. Just use that link down below or go to StockSurfest.com/Moo. Deposit at least $100 and boom, you get up to 5 stocks, each up to $3,500, and you get a chance at a free share of Twitter. Again, use that link down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.